Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Quad Corner Entropy by Sir Moose, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. We have entropy rows, where every 3 consecutive cells along each row must contain a low digit, which is 1, 2, or 3, a middle digit, which is 4, 5, or 6, and a high digit, which is 7, 8, and 9. So, for example, for this set of 3 digits, we could have something like 9, 5, and 2 here. And this would be valid because for these 3 digits, we have one low digit, which is 2, one middle digit, which is 5, and one high digit, which is 9. So that's an example of how entropic rows or entropy rows work. We have quadruples, where digits in the white circle must appear in at least one of the 4 surrounding cells. So for example, around this quad, there must be a 3, a 4, an 8, and a 9 in one of the 4 surrounding cells at least. And that's an example of how quadruples work. And finally, we have killer cages, where digits in cages cannot repeat and sum to the number given. So as an example, say this was a 7 here. This would then have to be 4 because these 2 digits must add up to 11 because there's an 11 in the upper left-hand corner of the cage, and 4 and 7, those are the only 2 digits those are the only 2 cells which have the cage around it. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. This is interesting. To add up to 8 with entropy rows, you cannot have 2 digits of the... So for any of these sets, well, let's do the quads. So this must be a 1, 2, 4, 5 quadruplet surrounding this quad, which means the rest of the box has to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, these 3 cells has to contain one middle, one low, and one high digit, which means the 3 and the 6, which are the only low and high middle digits left, have to be here. So this cannot be 3 or 6 here. It has to be 7, 8, or 9. So both of these are high. Since both of these are high, for every 3 cells here, you cannot have a high in any of these. So these both also must be high, which means both of these also must be high. Well, since these are high, they have to be 8 and 9, which leaves this as a 3, 4 pair in the box for the quad to work. So the remaining digits in this box have to be 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. This cannot be high because of the high digit has to be one of these 3 cells here. So this must be 7 here, which means this cannot be 7 here. This is 8 or 9. We are guaranteed one of these is a 7. So this must be some combination of low and middle here. We don't know which. One of these 2 digits must be either 1 and 7, 2 and 6, or 3 and 5. So we are guaranteed one of these digits is low. So because one of these digits is low, so if this digit were low, these couldn't be low. So then this would have to be low for the entropy rows to work, right? Because every 3 consecutive cells must contain one low, one middle, one high digit. If this is low, these can't be low, so therefore these 2 must require that one to be low. If this is low, these 2 can't be low, so therefore we must have a low here. So this must be either 2, 9 or 3, 8 here. This is obviously 1, 7, 2, 6, or 3, 5. 7 cannot be here because of 7 in the column here. Also, we know 8 and 9 are here, so this cannot be 9 here. So around this quad cell, 9 has to be here. And this can't be 3 or 4 because of 3 or 4 in the column. So we know 3 or 4 has to be here, surrounding this quad cell. So then we don't know where the 2 or the 7 have to be. Where are the 3, 9, and 4 then in column 7? Can't be here because of the 3, 4 pair in the box. Can't be here because the 4 surrounding the 2, 4, 7, 9 quad in the box. So 4 has to be one of these 2 cells, and 9 has to be one of these 3 cells here for a similar reason. Remaining digits in this box are 1, 3, 5, 6, and 8. And 3 of these cells must have one low, one middle, one high. The only high remaining is one of these 3 cells, so this cannot be 8 here. So there's no 9 here to add up to 15. There's no 4 here to add up to 15 either. So without 4 or 9, how do you add up to 15? You could have 1, 6, and 8. 2, 6, and 7. 2, 5, and 8. Where is the 4 in row 3? Can't be here because of the 3, 4 pair. Can't be here because of the 4 surrounding the quad here. So 4 has to be one of these 3. So this is the medium in this box. So these are 7, 8, or 9 here. This must be one low and one medium. You cannot have 4 here, though. Can this ever include 3 as a low? I think the answer to that is no, right? 3, 4, and 7 could work. Again, we have to have one low and one middle here. But the thing is, we don't have a 4 available in this box for this cage. So 3 can never be here. Which means one of 1 or 2 is here. Where is the 3 then in row 1? It has to be here. So this is 3, this is 4. So there's no 4 here. Which means there's a 4 here, so this cannot be 5 here. So 5 has to be one of these 2, so this cannot be 5 here. This is 4 as a medium. This is a low. So therefore, this must be low here and cannot be 6. It's 1 or 2. This can't be low. It's medium. So for this set of 3, that means every third digit is the same set. Because this only has a medium and high, so therefore there must be a low here. This only has medium or high and low, so this is medium here. So again, this is 1 or 2. This is low. This must be medium. So that's a 4. So we have a 4 here, no 4 here. This is low. This is medium. This is low. So this is medium, and this is low. Which means no 5 here. This is 5 here, guaranteed. This is 5 or 6 here. with 1 or 2. 1, it can be 1, 5, 8. So it can never be 9. 9, 5, and 1 adds up to a minimum of 15. It can be 1, 5, 8, 2, 5, 7, or 1, 6, 7. Those are the possibilities. This could be 1, 2, or 3 here. These two digits add up to cannot be 4 and 9 adding up to 13 here. So it's either 5, 8 or 6, 7 there. Where is 9 in row 7? So this is 1, 6, 8, 9 here. 7 cannot be any of these. So 7 has to be one of these two. Remaining digits in this box are 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. And 7 again cannot be any of these. Whereas 9 in row 7, 9 can't be here because it has to surround the quad. 9 can't be here because it's surrounding the quad. 8 is one of these three, so 9 has to be one of these three. Okay. These two match the same pair as these two. So these two are the same sets as these two. We have one of every set there, though, so that's not that helpful. Or one of every set available for that. 5, this can't be 4 or 5. So that makes this 6. So we know this is 6 here. These two are the same set. These two are the same set. So this is the only one that is singleton by itself. So we'll make this pink, yellow, and orange. Therefore, this is pink, yellow, and orange here. And this is pink, yellow, and orange here. Because, again, for an entropy row. So, okay, let me explain how I'm doing this. For any entropic system, or anything where you alternate between 3 different sets, or multiple sets, you always have, you're going to be dropping 1 for every set of 3 cells, right? And the one you drop is going to have to be the one that you gain as a set. So that's why I know that I'm doing it this way, right? So we have, these have to be 3 distinct sets. We're dropping the pink, so therefore we must gain a pink here. And it keeps going like that, right? And it's similar in row 7 also. It's basically similar in all the rows. But the problem is we don't know which one is which, right? 4 eliminates 4 from being here. 7's one of these two. If this is 9 and 2, it's possible. 8 is guaranteed to be one of these three. So 7 cannot be here. So 7's one of these two. That means this can never be high. So this can never be high, which means this can never be high. So this is lower, medium, lower, medium, lower, medium there. Okay. How else? 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of the column. So to add up 29, we are guaranteed 7 cannot be part of it. So the remaining 4 digits in this row must add up to 45, which is the digits 1 through 9 added up, minus 29. So that's 16. So we are guaranteed a 7 here, which means 16 minus 7 is 9. So the remaining 3 digits here must add up to 9. And this cannot be 2 and 4. And they have to be different. One has to be low, one has to be medium. You can't have another 8 here. So this cannot be 8 here. Because if this were 8, this would not add up to 29 here, if that's the case. So then this must be 8 here. That makes this a 9 there, that's a 7 there. So these 3 cells must add up to 9 again. And one of them has to be low, one of them must be medium. Anytime you add up to 9, another single digit with 3 unique digits, you're guaranteed that 2 of the digits have to be from 1 through 3. And particularly in this case, it's 9, 1, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, or 2, 3, 4 add up to 9. And since those are the remaining digits, this has to be 1 low and 1 medium. Obviously, 3 can't be here because of 3 in the column, but you have 1 low, 1 medium here, and this has to be a low then. So this is guaranteed to be low, so it's no 4, no 7. And since this is low, so these are all highs. This must be low, which makes this not low, so that's medium. This is low and medium here. This is low and medium here. So this has to be 1 here, because that's the only digit remaining. That eliminates 1 in the rest of the box. This can't be 1 or 3 anymore. It's 5 or 6. This can't be 2 or 3 here. So 1, 2, and 6, or 1, 3, and 5 all work. 4 is guaranteed to be here. 5 is guaranteed to be here. So this cannot be 5, which means this cannot be 3. 3 is guaranteed to be one of these 2 digits, so this cannot be 3 here. That means this can't be 8 there. This is then guaranteed to be low or medium, which means this is low or medium, and it cannot be medium because we know one of these is guaranteed to be low. So this must be low here. 3 away is low here, which means this has to be high here. So this is low and high, which makes this low and high, which means this is 7 and 1, and this must be 2, 3 with 8 or 9. And 8 can't be here because of 8 in the column, so that's 9, which makes that 2. 7 eliminates, this can't be 6 or 7 because of the 7 in the column, so this is 5, 8 as a pair. That eliminates 5 and 8 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 8 here, which means we guaranteed an 8 here. That means none of these can be 8. So this is 4, 5, or 6 here. This is 2 or 3 there. Okay, 9 can no longer be any of these. 3 is guaranteed here. 3 can't be here, so 3 is one of these 3. Okay, to add up a 26, that means the remaining 4 digits must add up to 19. Can you have high and high together? That's 7, 8, which adds up to 15, plus 1 and 4 at minimum, which is 19. No, 1 and 4 at minimum, which is 20. So no, you cannot have 2 highs here on the outside. So yellow cannot be high. So yellow is medium or low. So this cannot be 7 and this can't be 9. One of these is a 7. Then. Remaining digits of row 5. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. No 5 or 8 here because of the 5, 8 pair in the box. No 6 here because of 6 in the column. No 3, 4 here because of 3, 4 in the column. This can't be 8 because of 8, 9 pair in the column. Remaining digits of column 3, you can't have 1, 4, 5, or 7. So it's 2, 3. Or 8, because 8 is one of these 3 here. We have 2, 3, no 4, 5. It could be 6 or 9 here. 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay, so this is high, which makes that a high here, 3 away. So this is 8, this is 5, which is medium here. So then these two must be medium here. That leaves these 3 as medium here, and this must be low here. So therefore, this is a 3 here, which means 3 cannot be any of these. No 8 here, no 3 here, no 3 here, no 8 here. It's 5 or 6. So these two must add up to 12, which is what 15 minus 3 is. You cannot have 4 and 8. It cannot be 3 and 9 because we have 3, 4, 9 accounted for in the box. So this must be 5, 7 as a pair, which eliminates 5, 7 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 5, it's 6. This can't be 6, it's 4, which makes this 5. 5, 7 is a middle high pair. So this cannot be middle or high. This must be low, which makes this a 4 then. So this is 1 or 2 here. This is 4. This is 6 then, because it can't be 4 or 5. Therefore, there's no 6 here anymore. This is low, which makes this have to be low. This is medium. This is medium. And one of these two is medium. We have a 1-2 pair. We have a 3-5. We have a 1-2 pair in column 7. We have a 3-5-6 triplet in column 7, which eliminates 1, 2, and 3, 5, 6 in the rest of the column. So this cannot be 1, 2, 5, or 6. It's 7. So all the pinks are high, which means this can't be 4. This can't be 3 or 6. It's 9. This can't be 8 or 9. So this must be a 7-8 pair here. 4 is one of these two. No 7 here. 6 eliminates 6 from being there. This is 5, 7 as a pair. We have 8, which cannot be here, and 1 and 2 available in this right central box. So this has to be 1 or 2 and is low, which makes this high as an 8. So then this is low, this is high, this is low, this is high. So since this is low, we have a guaranteed 2, 3, 4, 5 in column 3, which eliminates 2, 3, 4, 5 quadruplet, which eliminates 2, 3, 4, 5 in the rest of the column. This can't be 3. It's 6, which makes this 3. This can't be 2, 3, or 6. It's 9. So this is a high digit here, which means this must be high. This is medium. This is medium, medium here. So this must be high, and this is low here. This has to be 6 as the remaining medium. Yellows are now lows, and oranges are medium. So this can't be 4 here. This must be 4 here. That leaves this as a 5. This is 2. That's 1. So does this add up correctly? 3, 2, 5 adds up to 10 plus 9 is 16. Sorry, 19. 19 plus 26 does add up to 45. So this is 1 left here, which makes this 2. This is 2, 5, and 7, adding up to 14. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1 and 2. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8 and 7. This has to be 8 here. This can't be 7 or 8. It's 9. This can't be 1 or 2. It's 3. 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 3, which makes this 2 and 6 to add up to 9. Plus 7 is 16, which plus 29 adds up to 45. This can't be 4 or 6 because of 4 in the column and 6 in the row, so this is 5, which makes this 4. 2 cannot be any of these digits, and it can't be 4, so this is 3, 5 as a pair, which eliminates 3, 5 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 3, it's 2, which makes this 1, which means this can't be 1, that's 2. This is a middle digit, so it's 5, which makes that 7. These cannot be 7 anymore, so it's 2, 4 as a pair. This can't be 2, it's 7, 9 as a pair. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the box, so this is a 3, 5 pair, which eliminates 3, 5 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 5, it's 6. This is definitely high digits here, which means every third cell is high digits. Therefore, this can't be 1 or 6, it's 8, 9 as a pair, which forces this to be 7, which forces that to be 9. This is low as a 3, this is low as a 1. This cannot be 9 here, it's 1 and 6 as a pair. This has to be a high digit, so this is either 7 or 8 with 1 or 2 to add up to 9. And this can't be 2 because of 2 in the column, so this must be low and is 1. Since this is low, every third one has to be low, so this is low here. This is low here, which makes these rest medium. So we have medium, not low. These are medium here. Since this is low, that makes this medium there, so every third one of these are medium, and every third one of these are low. That makes this 1. We have 3 here, and that's 2. That makes this 5 and 3. This is 6. That leaves us as 3 for the low, 4 for the medium, and 8 for the high. 1 and 8 add up to 9. So this can't be 8. That's 9, which makes that 8. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 7 and 9. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 4 and 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 5, which makes this 4, which makes that 7. And this is a 6. Did I not do that correctly? 3, 4, 8, 9 surround this. Oh, I didn't finish this. This is 8 and that's 9. There we go. Thanks for doing my puzzle. Well, thank you for setting. That was actually pretty interesting how that worked out. It took me a while to get started though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think maybe I'm just tired today. So maybe it's just that I wasn't I wasn't very sharp with this. So, but it wasn't too bad, I guess. I just didn't, I don't know. It took me a while to get started and it just took me a while to basically solve this puzzle. So, I don't know. I think I'm just not quite with it right now. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.